All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Tuesday. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, may the Lord bless you and your family. As Bitcoin today has reached the target that we were looking for yesterday. In fact, make sure to follow me on X. I hate calling it X. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. All right, yesterday we were looking for that target. And of course, we have hit the target, which is none other than the Fibonacci golden pocket from the last major swing high that we made back here on the 29th of August to the low. We have hit into that Fibonacci golden pocket with a wick. Are we going to see a bit of a rejection? Are we going to see a bit of a pullback? Is this the end of the pump? Are we going to make another lower low? Is Bitcoin going to pump? Are we going to go to make another higher high? The questions are reeling through my mind as I am looking at this price action here. We're going to get into it and more. So make sure to smash the likes, because if we can get 1,000 likes during the first 30 minutes of the stream, we'll be giving away $1,000. Major shout out to Bullish on Parade. Shout out to Crypto Crank. Shout out to Neo Nor. Short's about to get hort. Shout out to all the pencil necks. Shout out to Sun JJ for our red dot. All right. El Punto Rojo. All right. El Punto Rojo is a famous Mexican cartel leader. El Punto Rojo. The red dot. All right. I can make a lot of jokes about the red dot, guys, but I'm not gonna, all right? But anyway, let's see. Shout out to Shakespeare's pipe. Well, may the Lord have favor and mercy on the situation in Jesus' name. Shout out to Crypto Coons. God bless you, my man. Shout out to Sunshine Girl. She says, hello, dear Jat. God bless you. May God bless you too, Sunshine Girl. Some people do call me Jat. Yo, what up? Jat. Shout out to Terpene Hunter. Hey, what's going on, Terpene Hunter? All right, shout out to Fishing Fetish. Gonna change my name to Pencil Next LMAO. Shout out to Fruit Market. What is going on, my man? Shout out to Jahoni Ndal and Cohen. It's dumping, guys. Trust me, I'm a funded trader. Alrighty, okay. Yeah, let's get right into the analysis. Let's smash up the likes, guys. First of all, we did take a poll this morning, and we asked what do you guys think? Are we going to pump or dump? It's literally 50-50 right now. All right, so let's get into this. First of all, guys, what has happened here is the following. We had a daily order block lining up perfectly with a Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. Yesterday, this was the target that we were looking for over on Twitter. Right? Now, let's keep in mind of the overall context. What happened yesterday? We confirmed the green dot, all right? El Punto Verde. The arch nemesis of El Punto Rojo. Okay, we've got two Mexican gang members fighting each other. El Punto Verde versus El Punto Rojo. Okay? The El Punto Verde on the daily time frame, all right? The green dot. This, to me, makes me feel convicted within the bowels of my being that the rest of the week is going to be bullish, all right? Going to be bullish. Now, yeah, we had a daily level right here. We had a golden pocket. Of course, we would expect to find a little bit of resistance coming from that level. But based on all things, the green dot on the daily confirmed, I'd say it's more probable than not that the rest of the week is bullish. Could I be wrong? Yep. But this is an indicator that I trust. Let's go to the 6 hour. Money flow curving up. Let's go to the 4 hour. Red dot printing on the 4 hour. This could be concerning, but here's why I'm not very concerned about it and why I think we could still see more upside here. We have basically, okay, so there's a bullish and a bearish case here, guys. Let's start with the bullish case. Higher time frames take precedent. So we have the green dot on the daily. We have the money flow curving up. All right, this could allow us to see our target of $60,000 to $61,000, which we've been looking for, right? We're basically looking to take all this liquidity here before our next big move to the downside, right? This is what we are looking for with our long idea for our next major take profit zone, okay? So what could happen here is a bit of a retrace, right? A retrace, where basically we just come down, get a bounce from one of these areas, somewhere around here, around the 54.5-ish zone, before going to take our liquidity, right? A nice high or low, right? This is the bullish scenario to happen here. Now let's talk about a bearish scenario. Very bearish scenario is the green dot doesn't give us more upside, and this, technically speaking, is a hidden bearish div on our 4-hour time frame, right? Price is making a lower high, momentum making a higher high. That could throw us down quite a bit. So, how am I doing with this? Well, I've locked in a profit on my long, and I'm guaranteed to make money on it now, right? That's how we need to really look at this, all right? So that is a potential bullish and bearish situation from this key area of resistance. This, right in and of itself, I know a lot of people in the Casper crew shorted this yesterday. Also this morning, there was an opportunity to get into a short trade from this second high because we did make a nice higher high, and momentum and money flow on the lower time frames was getting lower too, right? So this could be a significant pivot high here, but here's the main thing that we need to take away right now. This is a range, right? We are forming a range here. And whenever you form a range, this is where you look for the trade, all right? So what are the two things that we notice now? First of all, we are making higher lows. What does that mean? When you are forming a range, consolidation, and price is making higher lows, this means you are building up liquidity underneath these pivot lows. All right, are they called pivot lows? I don't know. I'll bet you a real trader out there would say, Jason, that's not called a pivot low. Okay, I'm going to say it though. It makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about. Oh yes, my dear chap, the pivot lows. As you can see, as the price makes higher lows, we're building stop hunts below here because people who are longing inside the consolidation, expecting to break out the bull flag, are putting the stop losses underneath the lows, right? Maybe somebody got into a long here. They put the stop, right? Maybe somebody long this, right? They put the stop. Maybe someone long this, they put the stop, right? What that means is the market makers now have incentive to run stops. Okay, because if I'm a market maker, let's say I'm a bullish market maker, I want to buy Bitcoin, a lot of it, to push the price to the upside, I need people selling Bitcoin. Guess what? When stop losses get hit, that is a sell order, right? When you close a long trade, it's a sell order when your stop loss gets hit. So there's going to be people selling at these levels, which means bigger players can buy at these levels, right? This is something to be aware of because if we take our Fibonacci golden pocket from the last low to the high, what do you notice about just underneath these lows? Fibonacci golden pocket, all right? Now, remember, we rejected from a Fibonacci golden pocket, right? Good old 6 Juanita, our high school crush, the girl of our dreams who broke our heart because we were in the friend zone, and she rejected us right from the golden pocket. Our hopes and dreams of living happily ever after smashed, dashed, as this image is forever burned into my mind of a beautiful, hot, blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman rejecting Jason Casper. No matching Bitcoin tattoos in the foreseeable future for us. Rejection. But because we're in the friend zone, she will be there to offer support, right? Because she's using you, right? You're in the friend zone, so she's using you for your stuff, your money. You'll drive her places, you know. You're the nice guy that she doesn't want. So she will be there for support. Oh, don't worry, Jason. Don't worry, there's love for you somewhere out there, right? Now, on the other side of this Bitcoin, because we're also in a range, what do we also need to be aware of right now? Well, we need to be aware of two things. First of all, we also need to be aware of the local fib pull, right? Which we never actually tapped right around this area for potentially doing something like this, right? But also, and more importantly, we need to be aware of stop hunts to the upside because everybody who is short from here is probably putting their stop above this high. Now, keep in mind, when we go to the macro, like let's erase everything here real quick. Let's go to the macro. Let's just look at this objectively here, right? Our next major Our high time frame area of resistance is going to be the value area low of the range at around 60,000, right? Around 60K. That's where our real area of resistance is going to be. And if we pull a fib, the golden pocket is also lining up right there. So, you know, I'd say there's a pretty good chance that based on our daily, we actually do get a move up to this next major area of resistance here, around 59, 60, you know, it's a zone, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Right, so on the macro here, we can see that I'd say it's more probable that we do get a back test of 60K because, like I was saying before, talking about the market makers, talking about the stop hunts, talking about getting rejected from hot blonde chicks who broke our heart, talking about uneven butt cheeks and going to the diner ordering coffee with a waitress with uneven butt cheeks, talking about adult diapers that keep us from getting liquidated. This right here is a bunch of stop hunts to the upside, right? Think about everybody last week who just kept shorting and then trailing their stop, trailing their stop, trailing their stop. After what happened yesterday, right, where this is a pretty nice looking daily close, I would not be surprised if we just keep squeezing to the upside here, given the daily, all right? So that's really the next level that I'm personally interested, that I'm personally looking for. Now, if we also take just the range, local range, all right, you can see that, I mean, the major resistance right now to the upside, guys, is going to be this. We also have the daily order block here. We've got the high volume node. We've got the value area high. We've got the value area low. We've got the golden pocket. It just is most probable, in my opinion, that we go for these higher areas of resistance above us. We've got the green dot on the daily, so that means, in my opinion, we should be looking to, dare I say it, we should be looking to buy the dip, baby. All right. We should be looking to buy the dip. We should be looking for those opportunities to buy the dip because it seems that up is more probable, and we're printing some bullish divs on these higher term time frames, all right? Not financial advice, just a guy on the internet with a Pikachu hat and a backwards hat, sweaty on the treadmill, all right? Probably on trend, too. So you don't want to take financial advice from a guy on trend. But, so what are the buy the dip opportunities here? Well, in order to find that out, we need to analyze what has happened thus far. Let's look at the volume of the range. Let's pull some fibs, all right? First, we're going to start with this fib right here. Okay? It's going to take us down to around the $54,500 zone for our next major support to potentially look for a bounce if we're going to dump today, right? Local areas, as we know, which we just went over, would basically be something like this. The value area high of the local range, confluence with the local Fibonacci golden pocket. The places we should look to buy the dip are going to obviously be the places of key support. And again, when we're looking to buy the dip, not financial advice, we're just saying, hey, look, I think up is more probable. I have a target of this green box. So this gives us the three things you need to find a trade. You need to have an entry. You need to have an invalidation. Where are you wrong? And you need to have a target. Well, would you look at that? A 6-6-6 risk to reward ratio. All right. If this ain't proof that Bitcoin is the mark of the beast, I don't know what is. Now, again, down here. All right. Same kind of deal, right? In general, we have the entry, the invalidation, which is our stop loss, and our target. These are two really nice potential trade setups right here that I'm personally looking for if we get a drop today. And the reason why I'm looking for them is because, in my opinion, the daily's bullish. We need to cool off. We need to get a little bit of a retracement. And then we could hit those targets, the value area low of the range. And if we come inside the value area low of the range, then why not shoot for 67K? All right, why not shoot for 67K? Because that's the next major area of resistance that we have, right? Reclaim value area low, hold above 60K, daily closes above, consolidate, bull flag. We could see this easily. And it will catch everybody off guard. How's that for a thumbnail title? Open mouth. Bitcoin's about to blow everybody's mind. It's going to catch all traders. 99% will miss it. Don't be the 99%, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Jason Casper YouTube channel.
Make sure to like and subscribe to Jason Casper. He's the best YouTube trader in the world. He's getting huge. Shout out to the Casper crew.
All right? He's going to be huge. He's getting huge. All right? He's getting huge. The Orange Man himself endorsing your boy J Casp. All right? So this is really what I'm quite interested in today, right? Everything I've just outlined for you. And that's why I'm still holding the long, even though, you know, there's a chance we get a retracement. I'll probably be looking to add to this long. I might open a freshie. We'll have to see. And by the way, guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, MEXC, best deal on fees right now. 0% limit order fee, 0.02 or 0.01% market order fee, depending on whether or not you hold 1,000 of their tokens. I personally hold 1,000 to get the lower fee. And then, of course, we have to talk about BLOFIN, which right now does not require KYC. MEXC does require KYC. You need a Paolo ID for that, but BLOFIN does not. And BLOFIN right now is giving you 10% cash back on everything you deposit up until September 19th. $2,000 future bonus, plus a chance to win all these beautiful, juicy prizes. All right? Also, if you want to join the best trading community in the world, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com to join the VIP Discord, the best community in the world. Wow. Wow! That's all I can say. All right. I say huge like David Icke says human. All right. No KYC on MEXC. I mean, for me, MEXC does require KYC, so I don't know about y'all. All right. It's looking like 60K. Crypto Sniper says, check out the CBD on the 4-hour. Let's check out the order flow here. All right. So here's the deal, guys. Order flow right now looks kind of bearish to me. Locally here. Why do I say? Well, in fact, let's go to CoinLine so we could draw on it, okay? What we are seeing locally here is the following. The Bitcoin price made a high at a key resistance, and then we came down, we're making lower highs. As we're making lower highs, we're seeing the CBD getting higher. We're seeing the open interest increasing. This, to me, is known as bearish absorption. It looks like lots of longs opening up over time, yet the price is unable to make a higher high. So we then assume the reason for that is because there's a whale let's see here. We got to get the whale's eye. And we got to get the whale's BLOFIN. All right. BLOFIN. 10% cash back. All right. This whale is absorbing longs, right? People are longing. The reason why the longs can't push the price up is because somebody's holding price here. Somebody's filling up shorts with the intent of pushing price down lower. All right. That's what this looks like to me. And if we do take a look at EXO charts, we see the same thing, all right? Look at this. We see the net longs opening up. Let's see. We see the net longs opening up here, right? Look at all the longs opening up. CBD getting higher as the price is making lower highs into a pretty key area of resistance, I would say. All right, let's take this also into the account that Market Cipher B did give us a bit of a bear div here. All right, so the local CBD is either leading, meaning these market longs are going to overwhelm whoever's trying to short here. If enough buyers come in and they overwhelm whoever's trying to short, then we break out, right? There's too much volume and new money coming in. But if we can't take out this high here, and especially if we can't take out this high here, then we're building up longs and they're unable to push price up, and that's a bearish sign. But we're going to zoom out now to the 4-hour time frame, as my friend in the chat wants to do, and we will take a look at how the higher term time frame is looking here, okay? You're looking at the 4-hour. Now, I never use the 4-hour to actually take a trade, but we can use the 4-hour to potentially... so right around here yesterday, this is the bullish CBD we were seeing here yesterday. Around this move to the upside, we were seeing shorts getting absorbed. People were trying to short the rise here, and you can see the open interest increasing, right? This means people are opening up new trades here, right? The CVD is getting lower. That means people are opening up short trades. As the price is getting higher over time, people are opening up short trades, right? The short trades are unable to push the price down. This is called absorption. That means there are whales down here absorbing the shorts, looking to push the price up. Now we're seeing whales absorbing the longs, looking to push the price down. The question is, are they going to be successful, right? Again, these are things to be used as confluences with your trading plan. I would never take trades blindly based on any one indication. But this is what we are seeing happening here. We saw some bullish CVD down here, some bearish CVD right here. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Nom, nom, nom. Which is why, you know, if this bearish CVD starts to play out, you know, that 54.5 level is where I would be looking for price to come down to for us to then put in a higher low and then get a move up, right? This is kind of like what I think could be happening here. Also, one could make the case we've got a triangular pattern, which could also kind of give us that same target, right? Which also could give us a target to the upside of around 60K. Honestly, let's be honest, this triangle, either way it breaks, we're going to be hitting a target, all right? Either way it breaks, we could hit a nice, juicy target here, all right? I'm seeing a 3-wave motive, according to Elliott Wave. Now waiting if it will turn to a 5-wave impulse. Nice. We need the pump song to pump Bitcoin. I don't know. Swing failure at 57.9. 57.9? You're talking about our most recent high? Yep, that's obviously an opportunity as well, right? CDWs are always. All right, do I think tonight's debate could pump or dump the crypto market? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't deal with fundamentals, really. I really don't deal with fundamentals. And if there is any volatility tonight because of that, it will be short-lived volatility. It will be short-lived volatility. All right, let's see. If let's say we stay in this range all day, right? We stay in this range all day, then I'd say if the debate starts and price is here, there's a really good chance we do this, and then by tomorrow we're back here, right? I mean, that's probably what's most likely to happen if we if the debate provides any kind of volatility. It's going to be like an FOMC kind of deal where we get short-term volatility and then nothing. But then I don't think the debate is going to really have any effect on the markets in the medium term. What is probably is going to be the rate cut happening in September in 8 days. 1 week from tomorrow, we will be doing, man, I might live stream all day. I honestly might live stream from 11 a.m. until like 5 p.m. Might do a 6-hour on the treadmill live stream. All right. Why not? 6 hours of walking. You know, can't go wrong with that, right? But that is going to be a crazy volatile day, and the rate cuts are going to affect the market in the long term. It's not going to happen as quick as people want, but we can see when the Fed does change fiscal. You like that term? Makes me sound smart, right? Oh, yes, I do say, when the fiscal policy starts to change, then clearly we see price start to get a reaction from it. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, the fiscal. I need to smoke a pipe when I talk like this. I mean, we can go back, honestly, to the last time the Federal Reserve, those fine chaps, changed fiscal policy, January 2022, right around here. All right. That started the big move down for Bitcoin, the big move up for the dollar. Whoa. Right? Then, of course, once the Fed started relaxing their stance, getting more dovish, stopping to increase interest rates and just pausing, we see bullishness. Now they're going to cut interest rates. I'm not saying what's going to happen. Something's going to happen. But prepare for volatility, guys. That's all I can say. Prepare for volatility. All right? Prepare for volatility. Once they started raising interest rates, interestingly enough, we got a 50% move to the upside, right? A bearish fundamental thing, pumping Bitcoin 50% to the upside. All right, so don't expect, people are expecting this rate cut to happen as soon as Jerome Powell hits that cut button, because that's how they do it. There's 2 buttons that Jerome Powell has access to at his desk. There's a cut button, and then there's a, what's the opposite of cut? An increase button, I guess. Cut button, increase button. He just pushes a button, or he does nothing. That's his entire job. He either pushes a button once a month, or he does nothing once a month. That's what he gets paid to do. But yeah, I do need a bubble pipe. Exactly. All right. Shout out to Daniel in all caps. He says, if you live stream all day, I'll stay with you until you end the live stream. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the support, man. May God bless you. All right. Let's look at the 12-hour here. And make sure to like the stream. We got 1,200 people in here. We have 300 likes. And you know what? Because I'm in a good mood and I've been trying to give away $1,000, I'm going to set another timer here. Give you guys another 6 minutes to get 1,000 likes for the $1,000 giveaway. All right, we got our 6-minute timer rolling. iPhone screen nice and cracked. Would you look at that? Wow. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, let's take a look at the 12-hour. Shout out to Lahane Trades. Right, the raise. The raise. The cut and raise. Cut and raise. Bulk, yes, son JJ. He either bulks or cuts every month. He looks in the mirror. He checks the body fat around the abdominals. Do I bulk or cut this month? All right, the 12-hour to me on Bitcoin looks pretty strong. The 2-day looks pretty strong as well. The daily looks good to me. These higher time frames to me look like more upside as possible. But Bitcoin has not been following through with her high-term time frame promises. She's been more fickle than 6 Juanita. All right? At least 6 Juanita's up front with us. No, Jason, I will not date you. I'm too hot. My hair is too blonde. I'm too cool, too popular for you. But Bitcoin, she leads us on. She says, Jason, yeah, we might go out. I ask her out, hey, Bitcoin, you want to go out? Maybe, Jason. Here, I'll give you my number. She gives the number. Then we text for a little bit, right? She kind of like strings me along. Meanwhile, she's telling her friends, I don't know what to do. This guy won't stop texting me. What should I do? But she strings me along, right? She says LOL when I try and make a joke. But then she just said, when I say, well, why don't we hang out? No, I got something going on, right? Like on the weekly. Right, we got a weekly green dot. Bitcoin was getting me all thinking we could start to go steady on a relationship. You know, she's texted me, well, why don't we go out? No, okay. We get another weekly green dot down here. El punto verde. On the weekly. On la semana. Right? You want to hang out? Nah. Jason, no. So let's see how this daily plays out. All right? But I like the yellow oscillator here. I like the confirmation of the green dot. I like this doji that we're printing here. I like the range that we're forming here. We have nice support below us here. We got some stuff going on here, if you know what I'm saying, dear. It's about to pump, says AMD. Well, I hope so. Bro, are you married? Yes, I'm married. Shout out to my wife, Big Butts 28. I love her. She's the best. Shout out to you, Big Butts. Maybe get the Ben tattoo on your face and that'll bring her around. That's a good idea, okay? Did he just say buy the dip? Which dip? Nacho cheese or ranch? Well, I would say this, Frankie Legend. Definitely nacho cheese. Because if you have to have a dip, definitely go for the one that has more protein. And even though nacho cheese is not real cheese, it still does contain milk and probably whey protein, which is better for the gains. All right? Ranch just is pure fat. All right? So if you got to pick a dip, go with the nacho cheese dip. It's all about the macros. When is the debate? I don't know because I don't pay attention to that nonsense. You know, I'm not going to watch the debate. I'm going to wait until it's over and then I'll watch the short clips that people post for the entertainment value. Because let's be honest, there's literally no point for this debate. Literally none. Okay? It's funny. It's a funny thing. It is just entertainment and I don't have time to watch entertainment television tonight, all right? I got more important stuff to do. Shout out to Mrs. Casper. Bulk the Bitcoin. Hit the likes, guys. We got a few more minutes to get 1,000 likes. We got 1,300 people in the house. All right, 1,300 people in the house. Yeah, so really the two main points of interest for me are going to be Basically taking out these lows for a potential reversal locally, taking out this high for a potential short, or if we get a deeper retrace, I'm looking down to the 6 Juanita, right, who is going to hopefully be there for support, where I will also potentially be adding to this current long trade, which is up 16,000 USD in profits, all right? 16,000 USD in profit, all right? What level of significance you enter the long trade? The current long trade, this is the naked daily point of control. And this is a trade that I compounded from the low, all right? So in the Casper crew, this is the trade I took, and I compounded it when I saw we were getting a bounce from what at the time was a naked daily point of control, okay? Shout out to Mr. 100. He says, I have no belly button, and it's been a deal breaker for most girls for me. What should I do? Should I get one sewn on? Well, that's a good question. There's a lot of pros and cons to getting an artificial belly button implant. All right, the body might reject the navel, which is not necessarily the best thing. You don't want a navel rejection. Post-op navel rejection could lead to some negative health consequences. But at the same time, you do want your future spouse to think you have parents. So I can see the problem here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Where's the short trade? I am in a short trade, Benny Crypto. I'm still in my short trade as well. No, I'm not taking profit on this long until $60,000, guys. All right, this was our target yesterday. But now I am looking for our $60,000 to $61,000 level, right? So I am looking for another 7-ish%, 6 to 7% move to the upside here, right? That is my trading plan. You guys know how I trade. You guys have seen me trade. You guys saw my short trade from yesterday, right? Oh, do we have 1,000 likes? Dang it, guy, we don't have 1,000. All right, we got the crickets going off, all right? We got the crickets going off. Look, I am fine with an $8,000 win, honestly, okay? If we pump more, we pump more. If we pump less, then it is what it is. But my next plan for this is to take profits at that level. Yes, I'm also short. I'm still in the shorts that I've been in, guys. So that's just how I like to trade. But right now, who cares? Because this is what we are dealing with right now, okay? This is what we are dealing with right now. This is what we're dealing with right now. Shout out to FB Nismo. He says, can you explain how to use the heat map correctly? You just look at it, man, and where's the most liquidations, that means that's where price is likely to squeeze to. Shout out to Merriman. Shout out to Preparing for War. He says, I don't think we'll get a big dump today unless TradFi does, but it's waiting on FOMC. Shout out to Lasers. Shout out to Festival Phil. Shout out to Sun JJ, who says Schlong. Shout out to Crypto24, who says LOL. Shout out to Frankie Legend. I need a Pablo ID. Yes, you need a Pablo ID if you want to trade on MEXC. MEXC requires the Pablo ID. All right. Shout out to John for the super chat. I feel a huge dump coming. It will scare people. Then we will hit all-time highs. Shout out to John. You heard it here first. All right. You heard it here first on the Jason Casper channel. John the Revelator coming in prophesying, baby. We're going to get a dump down to $40,000 to $43,000 to scare people out of the market. And then we're going to pump. We're going to go for the highs. We're going to take out 75K, reach an $80,000 Bitcoin, and then dump all the way back down for a new bear market. All right. Matthias, okay, longs are trapped. We'll go lower to liquidate them. Yeah, let's take a look back at our order flow right now and see, because we were seeing bearish CVD forming here. How's our bear CVD looking? Yeah, it's still bearish, guys. It's actually getting more bearish over time here, right? Hang on, what time frame was our whale drawn on? Why does he look so bad no matter what? What time frame was our whale drawn on? He looks bad no matter what now, this poor whale. This is a whale. Yeah, we are seeing some bearish CVD forming here, guys. All right. So if we break down from this triangle, first of all, the two scenarios are simple, stop hunt, and pump. Scenario number 2 is we come down to the golden pocket, and then we can look for a bounce from the 618786 zone, right? So let's watch and wait. But honestly, this triangle right here, if you consider this a triangle, you know, it really depends. It's a very sloppily drawn triangle. But in general, I would put no weight on this triangle. I just like to see that the downward target is exactly our target, and the upward target breakout is going to be right around $60,000, like 59.5, which is a zone of resistance. So either way, I think when we break out of this squeeze consolidation here, we're going to see a decent amount of follow through. And we need to be prepared for a fake out to the downside and then pump to hit our target. You know, potentially even a fake out to the upside and then drop to hit our target. Like, these are things we need to be watching for and thinking about and looking at our oscillator, osculator to see, do we have divergences? All right, VR Empire didn't think it was a whale. He thought it was a black swan. Interesting. Interesting. I like round shapes. They smell nice. When free trading course, do you still plan on doing that? Yeah, man, next year, all right? Once Antarctic Exchange goes live. All right? ETH, it got bit by a shark, bleeding out, dragging Bitcoin with it. I don't know, Benny Crypto. Do you think ETH has the power to do such things? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We'll take a look at ETH. Shout out to Crypto Scarface, though, for the super chat. Bitcoin is not going lower than 51K, he says. Crypto Scarface, man, I hope you're right. You heard it here first, guys. All right, we got John the Revelator and his prophecy versus Crypto Scarface and his prophecy. You know, we're going to have to see who's right, all right? We're going to have to find out who's the true and who's the false prophet here. Shout out to Divine Hood. But thank you so much, Crypto Scarface, for your $9.99 super chat. God bless you. Divine Hood, he says, bro, if you change the triangle to a descending channel, it also works for our targets. Oh, that's nice to know. Shout out to Divine Hood. An amazing trader. All right, let's check out ETH on these lower time frames. I see what you're saying. ETH is making a lower lows, lower highs, changing market structure. ETH is looking worse than Bitcoin here. Ethereum is definitely changing market structure, for sure. For sure. Pretty nice UI on Antarctic. Yeah, but it's going to get better. The user interface on Antarctic is only going to get better, okay? It's only going to get better, more user-friendly. This is alpha testing. So it's going to be everything that we need and that we want, right? Might be a few kinks in the alpha. That's why we're doing the test. Shout out to Cyril. Hello, Jason, new user. Please take a look at Soul. All right. A new user of what? Of YouTube? Or of the channel? Or what do you mean? Of trading? We'll take a look at Soul. Soul. All right, let's take a look at Soul. We were looking at Soul yesterday, and we were saying this. The bottom looks nice. And if Bitcoin's going to hold its high or low, then there's no reason why Soul can't hit 143 and then eventually 165 back to the top of the range, right? Back to the top of the range. We came down. We're bouncing from a key confluence of support, the 786, the value area low. We've got some nice looking hidden bullish divergence here. We got some regular bullish divergence here, followed by a hidden divergence here. And so for me, I'd say as long as Bitcoin's not going to go all the way down to Sheol, Hades, then yeah, there's no reason why we can't see $144 and then 165 at the value area high confluence golden pocket. All right, so this was yesterday's idea, a 3-to-1 risk reward. This is not a trade I personally would take, just because it's too swingy for me. But it is a legitimate idea here. All right, it is a legitimate idea. Do I also like the really high-pitched noise when entering a trade? I love throwing my laptop out the car when I'm driving and trading. Yeah, me too, trade against the machine. That's the best. Dump to 47, says DS. Yeah, it could be. We're looking for that. Michael Hines, he says, I think it depends on the debate. The prostitute or the felon. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't think the debate's going to really... I don't think the debate's really going to change anything. It might just give us a little short-term volatility. But why would a debate that's not even really a debate, right? When I say it's not really a debate, I mean they're not really there to debate politics. They're there to basically just make people watch, really. Nobody's going to hear a debate and say, oh, I never thought of that before. I'm going to change who I vote for, right? Everyone's already made up their mind. If they're even going to vote. And I guarantee it's not going to be a debate. They're just going to call each other names like 6-year-olds in kindergarten. That's what it's going to be. All right. I've added a long order at 54.3. What do you think? Crypto pump it? I think that's a great area. I think that's a great area. But yeah, shout out to Rady El Gallo. Read the Bible and get closer to God, and then just watch the short clips later of the debate. Yeah, we'll watch the short. There's going to be some one-liners in there, you know. There'll be some one-liners in there. What's my favorite market cipher strategy? Bullish or bearish divergences on. Yeah, they want to show their products. They're trying to make you sign up to their exchange, man. Right? They're trying to get you to buy their fiat currency. It's a Ponzi. I'm telling you. It's a Ponzi. All right. Where can Bitcoin come? Emma Gamer, well, so for me, my next target to the upside on Bitcoin is going to be around $60,000. All right, around $60,000, right around this area here, 60 to 61K. It's a zone, so I'm going to just call it 60K just to be safe, all right? 60K, let's take out this last high at like 59.8, give or take. That's my real next target to the upside. Targets to the downside, there's local scalps we can take, but in general, 54.5 is a nice level of support, where if we get a big drop, I'd be looking for a bounce from there. If we get a big pump up to 60 to 61, I'd be looking for a short from that area, right? So for me, right now, looking for shorts around here. In general, looking for a long around here. That is going to be the next two major areas that I'm looking for Bitcoin to come to. And where it's going to go in the meantime, I don't know. Right now, we definitely have bearish CVD forming as we consolidate. We did get some bearish divergences on the chart. So, you know, for me, it could go either way. And that's how I like to trade, okay? Predictors, I'm not a predictor. I don't predict. That's not a good way to make money. You have to have plans in advance, right? Right now, I don't care what happens to the price, because if we pump or we dump, I have a plan, all right? Predictors have to be right, or they lose money. Planners can say, it doesn't matter to me what happens, because either way, I've got a plan to make money. So that's how I approach the markets, right? You know, if I came to the chart right now and I tried to predict long or short, I got a 50-50 shot. But if I sit here and say, you know what? I don't know. I don't care. But if we do dump, this looks really nice for a long. Or if we do pump, this looks pretty dang nice for a short. Right? And then we assess the stitch when we get there. All right? That's how Casper, the Casper crew does it. All right? What is CVD? It's CVD, like V, like very, very good. Or like vagabond. Or like varmint. Or velvet. Or vernacular. Or viral. Or virus. Or what's another V word? See, it's so hard to think on the fly when you're on YouTube. CVD is cumulative volume delta, and that's telling you over time, are more trades opening long or are more trades opening short? This is green line right here. If the green line gets higher over time, that means more longs than shorts are opening, but that has to be accompanied by an increase of open interest, right? If it's accompanied by a decrease of open interest, like this right here, see how CVD got much higher while the open interest was decreasing? This is telling us that this pump was a short squeeze. There's not new money coming into the market to push price up, right? Just shorts getting wrecked. But when you see CVD getting higher and open interest increasing, that's telling you there are actually new longs coming into the market. Now we're seeing some CVD absorption here because even though there's more longs coming into the market, you'd think the price would be making higher highs because according to CVD, there's more longs now than there were back here at this first high. So how come if there's more money coming into the market to the long side now than there was here, why are we unable to make a higher high? Well, this is how we identify whales absorbing longs, right? People are longing, and instead of them pushing the price up, they're simply just filling short orders of big players, right? This is what's happening. This is our whale right here. Could be a black swan. It's up for debate whether or not this is a whale or a black swan. Crypto venereal disease. That's like an STD, right? Is that what that is? All right. Shout out to Andrew B, who enjoys the whale. You don't understand? Well, I have videos on it. Go to YouTube and search Jason Casper CVD divergence. All right. Go to YouTube, youtube.com, a pretty cool website. Type in Jason Casper CVD. All right. And you will find multiple videos going into more detail on this. All right. Follow the big money. Look at the thumbnail. Wow, who wouldn't want to watch this video? 2 different colored eyes, a finger pointing, open mouth, a big trade in massive profits, $12,000 profits on MEXC. Wow, I want to click that. And look at this. Follow the big money. Look at that face, man. Dude obviously hasn't showered in years. 2 different colored eyes, hat, tan line, wrinkles on the forehead. Obviously doesn't sleep because of trading, hasn't shaved in weeks. Again, follow the big money. CVD 101. Definitely want to click that. What else we got? Trade like a market maker. Oh, man. Look at that. The market maker. The hit keyword that everyone likes to talk about. The market makers. The true market maneuvers. Who wouldn't want to click that thumbnail? $40,000 short trade from the exact top in the thumbnail. Obviously, this guy knows what he's talking about because he has a serious face. No open mouth. All right, wedding ring. He's probably a responsible guy. Probably has a wife, maybe a kid or 2. Yeah, he has some tattoos, but he probably got those when he was younger. You know, he's matured since then. Yeah, all these videos, guys. All 3 of these videos will help you out. Okay? All 3 vids will help you out. All right? All right, we got it. Shout out to my man, Tom Crown. Thank you so much, bro, for the $100 super chat, man. I really appreciate you. God bless you, Tom Crown. Everybody go subscribe to Tom Crown. If you're not subscribed to Tom Crown, go subscribe and watch his trading tutorials because he, honestly, legitimately puts out some of the best content on YouTube when it pertains to different trading strategies. No joke. All right, go check him out. Seriously. Thank you so much, Tom Crown, for the $100 super chat. Shout out to Divine Hood. He says, Jason, that's a good way to put it. Planners versus predictors. The planner will always come out better in the long term. Yeah, for sure. The planner is always superior to the predictor. Because we can make money no matter what happens. A planner, it's 50-50 shot. All right. Shout out to Tom Crown. All right, everyone loves Tom Crown. Everybody loves Tom Crown. All right, Zombie Killer is longing too. All right, Zombie Killer is longing. Tom Crown, man, what do you think about Bitcoin? You think we're gonna hit 60K? Because I'm looking at 60K as pretty dang certain, honestly, right now. I'm really looking for 60K. Shout out to Alchemist who says Tom Crown is great. Shout out to Tom Crown who's blushing. He's turning red. Shout out to Fruit Market, Jason Rasper. All right. Bitcoin is hurting your soul, Tom Crown. Tom Crown's soul is currently hurt by Bitcoin. Why is this, Tom Crown? I want to know. Do you think we're gonna test the monthly level? Let's see. What's the monthly level right now? You're talking about 64.5? Is that the monthly level you're talking about, bro? 64.5? Or are you talking about this other one at 60,005? Which monthly level are we talking about? 60,500 or 64,500? Which one, man? I hope you're talking about the one at 100K, Tom Crown. I hope you're talking about, oh, okay, 59. Okay. All right, yeah, that's our next target for the long trade is right around 59, 60K. All right. You had to beg for your job back at McDonald's. Man. Sorry to hear that, Tom Crown. Divine Hood says, if you're seeing bear CBD, you probably shouldn't be longing until you get a more real support level. Even if you think it's going to 60K. Wait and get a better entry. That's always sound advice. Shout out to my man, Divine Hood, for the sound advice. Shout out to my man, Divine Hood, for the sound advice. When you're going to hear the pencil neck freestyle? I don't know. We don't have any pencil necks in the chat right now. You know, no pencil necks in the chat. So that's a good thing. The wedding ring was on the wrong finger. Whoa! They got you on the burger line. That's a tough one, Tom Crown. Yeah, all us crypto guys have all those oil burns on our arms from flipping those dang burgers at McDonald's. Dipping the fries in the fryer at McDonald's. Is this a demo account? Yes. I only trade demo accounts because this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. And the purpose of life is to avoid all risk at all costs. That's the goal of life, is to avoid all risk. And so therefore, trading being very risky, I would never risk any real money doing it. DI, what's my strategy? Bro, this is such a crazy question. How could I possibly answer? Just stick around my YouTube channel for like 6 months and you'll know. Or buy my trading course. But honestly, for free, you'll pretty much find out after like 3 live streams, bro. I just look for longs and shorts at support and resistance with confluence on my oscillator, my indicator. Crypto face is bullish. Exactly, demo count equals 0 risk. It's also just demo trend. Shout out to Follow Baba. That's so funny. What do you do when a big booty woman wants an affair with you? Bro, do what Joseph did, man. You gotta run away. You gotta flee. Alright? You gotta flee. That's what you gotta do, man. Get the heck out and do everything you can to avoid all contact. Honestly, bro. You don't want to go down that road. Get the heck out. And tell someone else about the situation. Get some accountability help. Okay? Pray, seek the Lord on it. You do not want to go down that road, all right? You do not. We're in demo life. Why didn't you see your comment on the screen? I don't know, man. Maybe I missed it. We got a lot of people in here. Peter Sniff says, get back to work. Learning German says, I'm short. What's a pencil neck? I guess it depends on your definition of a pencil neck, but a pencil neck is somebody who comes in here trying to spread fear on your analysis, making you seem like you don't know what you're talking about, and they do. That's what a pencil neck is. All right, we do also have a CME gap, says Suhaib. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. How do you achieve such deltoids? Well, you have to be delt dominant, honestly, and then all your pressing will just go straight to the delts, and it'll be like difficult for you to get the chest gains, right? For me, my deltoids overshadow my chest like crazy. Look at that. See that? I had to work really hard to get my chest developed, guys. Delts always came easy for me. When I first started bench pressing and even doing flies, I could only ever feel it on my shoulders. It took me a long time to actually learn how to use my chest, all right? So, I don't know. I don't really know what to say, because I do have nice delt genetics. Am I a friend of CryptoFace? I mean, CryptoFace... Yeah, I would consider him a friend in a way. I've never hung out with him in real life, okay? All I can say is he's been very, very, very helpful to me in life in many ways, all right? He's helped me out with the YouTube channel, given me a platform, given me advice. Just in general, he's a really great guy, and so I don't want to say he's like a mentor, because he hasn't like mentored me like that. But also, it's not like he's my buddy where I just text him randomly on the phone and be like, hey, bro, what you doing? Hey, CryptoFace. He's like, what's up, Jay? I just called to talk, man. You know, just called to talk, just to chat, man. How you doing, bro? You want to catch up? Yeah, no, he's not like that. Train hard and eat good and you will get delts. Honestly, look, if you're doing incline presses, dumbbell and barbell, and heavy rows and pull-ups, you're probably gonna get big delts, all right? Yeah, that's true. Me and Tom Crown text randomly on the phone. That is true. So Tom Crown is my friend, all right? You know, I'll text Tom Crown randomly. What's up, bro? You want to chat, man? My thoughts on porn addiction. Are you allowed to say porn on YouTube? It's very detrimental to your life, all right? It will absolutely ruin aspects of your life. Like any other addiction, if you're addicted to anything, it will ruin your life, all right? At the end of the day, all addictions are dopamine addictions. If you're addicted to feeling good for no reason, that will lead to your downfall. Now mix that in with the fact that it's a more of a moral issue, right? Like a sexual sin issue. And that's now messing up your spiritual life, okay? So, I mean, I'm very thankful that I do not deal with that issue. But I will say this. When I was a younger man, that is something that I did struggle with. Because it's very habit forming, especially when you're younger, in high school or whatever, right? So here's the thing. I can only speak for myself. First of all, you need to repent. In seriousness, before the Lord, you need to be accountable to somebody. And then you need to actually do things that are going to make it so that you don't have time for that addiction. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to fill your life up with things that you're doing for God, for your family, so that you don't have time for that addiction, right? Don't give the devil time to get a foothold in your mind. All right. I mean, seriously, like right now, my life is so filled up with stuff. I don't even have time to be like cheating on my wife or whatever. Praise God. And look, I understand. Once you think you're strong, that's when you're most likely to fall. So every single day, I pray, Lord, please keep me on the straight and narrow. Keep me on the straight and narrow. Also, yeah, if you're married, then, you know, you can be in a holy sexual relationship with your wife. That also helps. I mean, you know, how blunt should I be? If you're having sex on a regular basis, you're not going to be super horny all the time trying to look at bad things on the phone, all right? That's as blunt as I could possibly be, all right? We're being blunt, all right? How to look for money flow on market Cipher. Yeah, we'll check it out. Money flow is this juicy stuff right here, okay? Oh, JGD can't send the super chat that all porn is gay porn. Okay, I've heard people say that. I don't quite understand it, but okay, that's what some people say. So money flow is this, right? This blue stuff here. As it gets lower, that's money flow coming out. As it gets higher, it's money flow coming in. What you want to see is something like this. The best signals are when money flow is getting higher as the price is getting lower into like a key level of support, right? So we saw that like right here. Price gets much lower. Money flow is getting higher, right? That's the money flow. Is money flow the same as volume? I'm not really sure. I don't know how it's calculated. I really don't know how it's calculated. But, yeah, I just know it works. And someone says whales are shorting. Let's check back at our order flow chart here. Yeah, we see bearish, some pretty bearish CVD forming right here, okay? At the VWAP. This does make it seem like the whales are shorting, right? So bearish CVD, we expect to move to the downside, all right? Or at least be prepared for a move to the downside. Looks like no move until the debate tonight. Well, we will see, man. We will see. If again, like I said, if the debate does cause volatility, I believe it's going to be short-term volatility, in which case, just mark out the key levels. This is what I would expect. If we stay in this range all day, I would expect debate happens, boom, 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 back here tomorrow. Honestly, I would expect wick down, wick up, back in the range tomorrow. Honestly, that's what I would expect. Where to find a chart with order flow? So there's two places you could seem, either you could use exo charts, which does cost some money monthly, which gives you more data, much more data, or free, you could use Coinalyze, coinalyze.net. I'll pop Coinalyze in the YouTube chat here, coinalyze.net. All right. Do I drink green tea? I don't right now. The only things I drink right now are water, coffee, and carbonated water that I carbonate myself from the well. That's it right now. That's it. No juice, no tea, nothing. Just black, organic, low-acid coffee. Super lame, I know. And then water and carbonated water. Shout out to JGD. What generational sin do I struggle with? Yours is anger. Well, I guess there are a few things that I do on a regular basis that I know I got from Papa Casper, and I always told myself, I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to do that. And then here I am doing it. Mostly just ways of how I treat my family. For example, my dad became an entrepreneur when he was in his, I guess, late 40s, early 50s. And he started to work really hard for the family to make money, because up until that point, he was working for the man, all right? And he kind of neglected us a little bit there, here and there, you know? And I said, nah, I'm never going to do that. But then here I am, doing those same types of things, right? So I always catch myself doing that. Do I pee on the toilet seat, bro? So here's the thing. I don't. This is a habit I got into when I got married, to not pee on the toilet seat, all right? And now it's just a habit. It's just a habit. But here's the thing. I do not touch the toilet bowl rim because it grosses me out. So I use my foot. I use my foot on the toilet bowl seat to lift that dang thing up. And also, most of the time, I'm peeing outside anyway. All right? Shout out to Bernie. Oh, man. Yeah, Cats in the Cradle. It's so funny because my dad he sings that song to me all the time. As a little inside joke of, you know, now my dad will call me. I'll be like, I can't talk, Pops. I'm streaming, I'm trading, I'm doing something. What point did Papa Casper lose his teeth? He always had issues with teeth, all right? Papa Casper had some issues in the past that caused his teeth to be not the best, all right? All right. Mapsu. Mother against peeing standing up. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, if you got little boys, like my son, man, he does not know how to control the aim at all. But, you know, we're teaching him. We got to teach him how to aim that thing. You know, it's tough. You give a little kid a firearm and expect him to be able to aim that thing properly. It takes time. It takes time. All right, guys. All right, well, I'm going to head out, y'all. It's been a great stream. I appreciate you guys. God bless you all in Jesus' name. Even if you're not religious, may the Lord bless and protect you and your family. In Jesus' name, in Yeshua's name. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.